Hi there, I'm Will.
I found it.
Did you?
Fine.
Right. Hi there, I'm Will.
And I'm James.
And this is the second DVD review. I've got to get me a sandwich.
And this time it's going to be an old sci-fi movie, which is one of my favourites.
It's one of the essential B movies that you should watch. I think it is a B movie.
And I think it's one of the best old sci-fi movies ever made, and it's The Incredible Shrinking Man.
Now, I first got... my dad first got me this because he said he recommended it to me because he knows I like sci-fi crap like that. And he said it was really good, and I watched it, and I take his word for it. It was a really good film.
I enjoyed it because I loved him going through the stages of being
getting
being
smaller and
6
smaller.
foot, 4 foot, 2 foot, and then getting into the inches as he.
Yeah. And then what happened was I got a sci-fi collectible box which already had this in, so I'll give this to James.
And I'm very grateful because it is a very good film.
One of the most essential scenes that I think everyone remembers of this film is the fight with the spider, as it portrays in the front. Although that looks like a toy spider there. It might be. I'm not sure.
The reason I like this film is just because of the corniness of it. I mean, what is it? It's a gas, and is it like a gas of like on the layer of the sea?
Yeah, it's
mixed with a fertilizer.
It's like in the mist.
Mixed with a fertilizer causes his molecules to shrink.
It's science is not on this side of the film, but it's really
But the reason I like it is because it's just so. I like how you get to see him go in the. Is the dog gone? You get to see him go down in sizes from feet to inches to set, and then he gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And he accepts where he's at.
Yeah, and then I thought it was a very sad ending. You know, where it's like now he has to try live small, and it is a sad ending.
But he accepts that he's that.
Yeah,
he says
he
that
has to accept, doesn't he?
And so at least it's the dog's leaving, and it says
doesn't like the film.
I'm out there. And it's. I think it's a brilliant film because of the way the main actor Grant Williams. He plays a very good role, and you can see him as he gets from like a sophisticated man.
Yeah.
And when he's like he has to do with his bearings. Well, I mean, even there, like he uses a pin.
And a quote from there is a fascinating adventure into the unknown, which it truly is. And it is a fascinating adventure. It's a fascinating film as well. So that's been an incredibly short review.
But you know what? I don't think it justifies it being that short.
No.
I think we need another one. How about?
Yeah, I've never seen it, but yeah.
Right, it's going to be a double review because we're going to do The Birds.
Well, James is going to do The Birds.
Well, I'll do The Birds then. Right, this is an Alfred Hitchcock film, and it's one of his most known. Because it's just a brilliant film because of the effects of the birds and the story. The way Alfred Hitchcock can turn something as much as seagulls and pigeons into something threatening. And the way it shows them how the attack on the school children, that is a very, very scary scene.
I've heard it's a good cult movie. I've never really seen much of the Alfred Hitchcock stuff, but I've seen Psycho and it's pretty good.
Thanks for your input. And
You're welcome.
This is my favourite Hitchcock movie because of just the tension that it builds, and the scene in the park where she's sat there, turns around, there's one bird on like a climbing frame, turns back, she turns about 2 seconds, turns back, there's 3, turns back, there's 5, and before you know it, there's like about 100 birds on it, and they all start chasing it.
Me and one of my friends, Scott, were walking home, and it was like the exact same moment. There was like thousands of them just piling up, and we were really scared.
Yeah, but these are two of my favourite oldie it's black colour though, isn't it?
Yes.
Black and white colour. Two of my favourite oldie films.
Yeah.
William has yet to see The Birds, but we've both seen.
That's an excellent film. Go out and buy it if you already haven't got it.
So, I give Incredible Shrinking Man an 8, and I give The Birds a 9.
For me, it's the opposite way around. I give The Incredible Shrinking Man a 9, and even though I haven't seen The Birds, I heard it's a highly influential film, so an 8.
Right, so we'll see you for our next review.
Goodbye. Well. Hello there, I'm Will.
I found it.
Did you? I'm Will.
And I'm James.
And this is the second of the... And the dog's taking my place.
Oh god.
I think I need a drink.
Oh, that was brilliant.